business potentials in India, we have Quippo at BC India 2013. We have with us Mr. Bhattacharya, CEO of Quippo Construction Equipments. Hello, sir. So what is your opinion about Indian market for the construction equipment industry?
Indian market for the construction equipment industry is a matured one today, but it has not grown the way it should have grown over the last 2 years or so. So I think my personal feeling is that in the course of next 1.5 years, the equipment industry will mature. But for the next 1 year, probably it will not see the kind of growth that one would love to see. However, in the equipment sector, rental industry plays a very dominant role, and Quippo is one of the largest rental companies. On a single entity basis, we have got more than 30% market share. So when I say 30% market share, I mean that rental industry is largely, it is largely in the hands of unorganized sectors. Okay. So if Quippo has got 30 to 35% market share, means the rest 65% could be held by 40 other people. So therefore, on a single entity basis, we have the largest market share, and we are the largest holistic equipment service provider. Okay. We have in our gamut of services, from renting to fleet management to operating lease to equipment banking to auctioning to valuation, everything. It's a complete 360-degree cycle of services that we provide, and therefore we have been identified as one of the potential equipment service players in the country today. And we deal with a whole host of construction equipments, starting from a backhoe loader to a piling rig. We don't have any brand affiliations. We don't have any product affiliation. From construction machineries to industrial machineries, we rent out almost everything. We operate out of approximately 40 yards across the country. We have 7 large hubs. Attached to these hubs are spokes. So we have got about 40 locations across the country, covering the length and breadth of the country. And we are probably the only pan-India operator in the country today.
So how do you view the rental market? Do you think that the increasing customer inclination towards rental equipments rather than the purchasing of original equipments?
Rental industry in India has not grown the way it should have grown, but I think in the coming days, rental industry will only grow. There's a huge potential for the rental industry. It will grow. We could see even foreign players coming in because rental as a service is the most preferred choice in the hands of any construction company, because it takes away the headache of fleet management. You don't have to bother about the operators. You don't have to bother about breakdowns, anything. It's a complete fleet management services which a rental company provides, and I think it has a very, very bright future in the country. It will only grow. It can only grow.
There has been a considerable slowdown in the global as well as in national construction equipment industry. So has this anyway affected the rental industry and Quippo in particular?
I'm told that it has affected the rental industry, but fortunately for us, Quippo has remained unaffected, basically because we have been able to position ourselves in a advantageous situation with regard to the various basket of services that we offer. So today, with rental, with valuation, with auctioning, with equipment banking, we offer almost everything. Therefore, Quippo, from the revenue perspective, have remained unaffected. Although we didn't have the kind of growth we would have wanted to have, but still I think on a year-to-year basis, we have posted a growth of about 15 to 20%, and this year also we will have a modest growth of about 15%.
So how has been the last 2012 year for Quippo, and what are your expectations from this fiscal?
2012-13 should see us growing at about 15% over the last year. Okay, we have technologically advanced ourselves. We have introduced many IT-related matters with regard to technological perfection of the machines. Most of our machines today are fitted with GPS systems for tracking of the machines, and we have also been able to innovate many new areas within the business, meaning from a rental perspective, we have been able to innovate operating lease transactions. We have been able to innovate equipment banking features. So these all have kept us where we are, but I think I would have loved to see much more growth. It has not happened, but I am bullish that it should happen next year.
So, how has this implementation of GPS tracking systems helped you in easing your services?
Oh, it has tremendously helped us to understand the movement of, manage and monitor the movement of vehicles, to manage and monitor the fuel consumption, to arrest pilferages, and last but not the least, to gain customer happiness and satisfaction and affection. And I think end of the day, that's what we all achieve at.
So, what strategies does Quippo implement to attract customers or to establish your market presence?
Our strategies are very simple. Stay focused in your areas of core competence, stay connected with the business, carry the human capital with you, and look after the machines well. So I think we have been doing that effective. I mean, I'm very fortunate that we have a very well-knit team who takes care of all these things, and we continue to improve ourselves. And there is continuous training and development of the people with innovations coming up. So I think Quippo will retain it. Quippo can only grow. Okay, will continue to retain its leadership position.
How has been the response from your participation in BC India 2013?
Oh, it's good. I mean, we have had very good, meaningful inquiries. People have dropped in, and I think we have been able to, once again, we have been able to demonstrate the kind of robustness that we have got in our system, which is why if you see, probably Quippo is the only rental company, multifaceted rental company whose present is this scale. Others you don't find in Burma.
So, how do you see BC India as a platform in strengthening your business opportunities?
Oh, BC India is a good platform. These platforms always help us to understand. You know, if you don't generate business, but it certainly helps you to network with the people of the fraternity, and also it helps you to understand the mindset of the people, to come across new product and innovations that have come up. So it's always a helpful platform, and we are being a part of SHREI, being a wholly owned subsidiary of SHREI, we have the advantage of being positioned very significantly in the event.
So, you heard it right from Mr. Bhattacharya. For EPC World Media, Veena Kurup.